Hi everyone, Roland Kim here, your Vancouver Realtor. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that's been heavily debated in recent years, and that is foreign buyers and do they have a role in the Vancouver real estate. Now, I'm not talking about returning to a speculative frenzy of markets past. I'm talking about what would a balanced strategic approach look like where foreign buyers can actually help solve one of the biggest challenges in the Vancouver market, which is housing supply. And the problem that we're facing is a lack of liquidity equals a lack of new homes. And right now, many developers can't get projects off the ground. Construction costs are high, interest rates are elevated, and pre-sale absorption has slowed down to an all-time low. Developers need a certain percentage of their units sold before banks will finance the construction. And without that liquidity, projects are getting stalled out and getting canceled altogether. And when projects don't launch, future homeowners, future home buyers, the end users are really losing out. With fewer homes being built, it'll make affordability worse in the long term. And this is where a targeted potential re-entry of foreign buyers can make a meaningful difference. By reopening pre-sales and only pre-sales to foreign buyers, we can inject much needed capital into new developments. This isn't about flipping or speculating, it's about unlocking construction financing so that projects actually move forward. Foreign buyers represent a small portion of total demand, but that small portion can be the difference between a project being able to break ground or being shelved indefinitely. And that is a really key thing. Now, to make it fair, we could have parameters in place, and to ensure that the benefit truly serves the community, we can implement clear, enforceable criteria for participation. Here's what that could look like. Foreign buyers may only purchase brand new pre-sale units, no resale homes. They must hold the property and rent it out for a minimum of 5 years, adding valuable rental supply to the market. And after that period, they can sell the property just like any other owner or continue being a landlord. This model, if we created it, would stimulate construction, expand rental inventory, and prevent speculation, all the while keeping the focus on housing as a long-term investment in Canada's communities and making sure that it's available for the end user. If we want to create more housing, we have to think holistically. Government programs alone will not fund enough homes. Local buyers can't absorb every pre-sale project, and we need a balanced ecosystem, a system that is, perhaps incorporating responsible foreign capital as a part of it. Allowing limited, well-regulated foreign participation in the pre-sale market would support local jobs, builders, trades, while ultimately increasing housing options for Canadians down the road. It's not about favoring outsiders, it's about ensuring the system continues to function for everyone more smoothly and less bumpy as it has been. Vancouver has always been a global connected city. Our real estate market reflects that, and it should continue to in a responsible way. By allowing foreign buyers back into the pre-sale market, we could create a smart way of restricting the purchases. We can restore the liquidity to developers, and we can ensure that new homes get built and provide more rental housing for our communities. It could be a win for builders, renters, and future homeowners alike. And it's time for policymakers to revisit this conversation with fresh eyes and focus on creating, not constraining, housing supply. If you thought this was interesting or if you have a competing opinion, please leave your comment below. And as always, feel free to reach out anytime. I'm Roland Kim, your Vancouver Realtor.